Teens, it's Toby from the New Haven Public Library, and this is another book talk. We're going to talk about Claudia Rankine's Citizen, an American lyric. Citizen was released in 2014, and it's asking a lot of questions that a lot of people are asking since then and before then and until now about what it means to be a citizen of the United States of America, especially if you're not white. So this book came out pretty shortly after the Ferguson uprising in the wake of the murder of Michael Brown. It's also very close to the murder of Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, and you can even think of Trayvon Martin's murder from 2012 as in the history of the book. So one aspect of Citizen's response to the issue of race in America is to look at areas where people don't expect to find racism. In this book, that takes place in what people usually think of as microaggressions, or little smaller interactions that contain the prejudices of the people that Claudia Rankine encounters in this book. So her coworkers, her neighbors, even strangers, she details and records the interactions that she's had with them that reveal to her their prejudices, their assumptions about her and about Black people in general. That more personal aspect of the book is linked to the book's larger meditation and sadness about the kinds of police violence and state violence that Black people still are subjected to and still suffer under. You can definitely make a link from the events around this book, and it was released, to the murder of George Floyd in 2020. And that's part of the reason why this book is so important and so widely taught. Even though it's poetry, it's called a lyric essay, it has a lot of sections that look like prose. It's very, I want to say it's matter of fact, or it's not florid or overly complicated language. It really reaches out to the reader to make a connection and to even put the reader in the shoes of the speaker and of the speaker's experiences. So it offers this perspective on being prejudiced or experiencing prejudice and being marginalized to every reader that comes into it, as opposed to just readers who like poetry. But that doesn't mean that the book is not still beautiful or challenging. There's lots of really beautiful meditations on the speaker's experience. It also actually relates to art directly. So you see a lot of visual art pieces. So if you like art, you might also be excited about the chance to engage with these beautiful visual art pieces that Claudia Rankine has chosen to put in her book. I think by reading this book, you definitely get a strong sense of how literature has evolved to keep responding to how racism evolves and how racism persists in the American imagination. So I really recommend this book. I think everybody should read it. You can check out Citizen from our collection and pick it up from curbside pickup. We also have the ebook and the audiobook available through the library, and hopefully I'll get to talk about it with you soon.